Alright, this is the final park we're going to be looking at. This park has two coasters. It's a dueling coaster called Screamin' Demons. This will be the third and final park that we'll be looking at that was submitted in the contest to replace Wicked Twister at Cedar Point for Cedar Point's 151st anniversary coaster. So let's get right into it. So we see that this entry has completely removed the old pathing and all that used to lead next to Wicked Twister. This is all gone for this entry because they've got dueling B&M flying coasters, which is definitely a cool idea. So this whole area here, we got some nice benches, good places to sit down. I don't see any restaurants, but I guess they could be here. Then, you know that your job wasn't to add stuff out here. This is actually out of the area that gets judged, so I guess I shouldn't even be looking at it. Got some lockers right here that definitely look very GoPod-esque, you know, very Cedar Fair or Six Flags or SeaWorld. They all use the same. This is the exit to the ride where he's got some gift shops. A very good idea, very realistic as well. And then we'll go in. So right in here is the queue buildings. You see two coasters, so two queue lines. Very Cedar Fair-esque, not too special, nothing special, but it's there. You can walk under the coasters here. Very cool, very cool. And then you get your split where you can go for the red side or the blue side. We're going to go ahead and ride the blue side first. And because there's two coasters here, I won't be wasting your time. We're just going to do both from the smoothness perspective. It'll be easier, take less time. One more thing before we get started. Let's look at this transfer track, which, having just ridden Mako, I can say this is really, really well done. Or not Mako, Manta. Yeah, that flying coaster. Whew. Wow. Yeah, this is really well done. Wow. Yeah, really well done. Good job. Don't know, 100%. You'd have to transfer off like one side at a time, I guess. But yeah, there's nothing really good to base off of for transfer tracks for dueling flying coasters, so can't really blame them there. Also, only runs 4 trains total on this ride. Yeah, I don't know. I could see Cedar Point doing that, considering the 4 across. Don't really need 3 trains, and also it's a pretty short ride, as we're going to see in a second. But yeah, without further ado, let's get on and ride. Okay, now let's switch over and view red side POV. Yep, 2 coasters. There we go. this coaster is definitely a little ambitious, but a lot of people have always said Cedar Point should get a flying coaster, and this is a flying coaster, a dueling B&M flying coaster, which, you know what, I could see possible. So I'll give him points for, you know, very probable addition. Also, the views you get from this thing in other areas of the park, like, say, in line for Windseeker, I mean, look at that. That's awesome. I don't know if they do actually red and blue, since they already have a red and blue racing coaster. But yeah, look at that. That's really cool. So definitely also take note of the custom supports that was on that GCI we just looked at too. Actually, all the coasters use custom supports, and all of them have been fantastic. So, very, very well done coasters. I also really like this tunnel here. Very Cedar Fair-esque, where it's just we built it and then we left it be. We didn't maintain it. We didn't put any effects in there. It feels themed enough that it's Cedar Fair. I mean, it's definitely maybe a little bit hard to believe, like the interlocking inline twist here, or zero, whatever you want to call this element. Like, a little unrealistic, but I can see it. You know, definitely a very cool concept and believable as a whole. Nice submission. And if you guys want to vote, make sure you're in the Discord and click on the icon pertaining to the ride you want to vote for. Good luck to everybody who entered.